All right. Thanks so much, Kat.
Let's take a live look right now at RDU International Airport. A big development there less than 2 hours ago. The White House announcing new proposed regulations that would force airlines to cover your costs when they're the ones at fault for canceling your flight. Remember this mess back in Christmas? How could you forget? Certainly if you were stuck in it. Southwest canceled thousands of flights because of technology issues. And that meltdown left people stranded all over the country, including here at RDU. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm live for us at the airport with how these new rules would make the airlines pay up for problems like that. Matt.
Yeah, Dan, right now the airlines are only required to reimburse you for the cost of your ticket, but these proposed regulations will give you some more protections as passengers. These are some of the things you would have to do. Airlines would have to compensate you for meals, hotels, taxis, and rideshare services to and from the airport. They also would have to pay you for rebooking fees. A wait at the customer service counter is how Melissa Ramirez is starting her first vacation since the pandemic.
We're trying to get any problems resolved now before we go.
The airline canceled her flight and put her on another one with a 26-hour layover along the way,
which causes us to need to board our pets for an extra day, lose a day of work, and get a hotel.
Those costs of flight cancellations add up. That's why the Biden administration is rolling out new regulations that make airlines pay up to passengers like Ramirez.
I am 100% for that because we're experiencing that now, and that would be very comforting to know that we're not responsible for those costs when it wasn't our fault.
A report to Congress last month says the airlines caused 60% or more of cancellations in the last 3 months of 2021 and again in April of 2022.
Well, it's happened to us, and we've had to incur our own expenses. So I think that should be something they take responsibility for.
The proposed new rules would require airlines compensate stranded passengers when the airlines are to blame for long delays or cancellations.
That introduces a layer of accountability for the airlines that has been missing. That when they screw up, they have to foot the bill. Because currently, when airlines screw up, there's one group of people that foots the bill, and it's the American traveler.
Now, one of the other big things to come out of this announcement from the White House today is that these rules would also require additional compensation in the form of cash or travel vouchers or frequent flyer miles. That's something that they've been doing in Europe for a long time. Canada also recently passed similar kind of rules. Now, this federal rule and regulation making process is a lengthy one, so it could take some time for these to get to the approval process, but the Biden administration wants these finalized by the end of this year.
I'm also waiting to see what it'll mean for ticket prices in general. Matt Tallhelm reporting live at RDU. Thanks, Matt.
I'm Eric Miller.